Hey, Brian back with you, Z Health practitioner, co-owner at Strong Tower Training. Hey, got a drill for you today. You just need a pillow or a knee pad like this. If you're somebody that always gets these quad cramps and they just won't let go, maybe your hip extension isn't awesome and maybe your lunges are less than awesome. So once you get into these lunge positions, you feel like there's something just pulling the legs together and it's really tough to get into position. Or if your massage therapist always tells you that your psoas is tight and it needs to be smashed or stretched out more, this might be a good drill for you, because we're going to look at the actual kind of root issue in a sense for the psoas muscle and the quad muscles. It's the femoral nerve. So femoral nerve, when we do this gentle tensioner, gentle being the key word, we want to keep it at a 3 out of 10 intensity. So what I want you to do, we're going to set up kneeling, so one knee down, 1 foot forward, in a fairly linear position. So I'm going to start out with a strong butt tuck, and what I mean is a posterior pelvic tilt. We're going to tuck the pelvis, then we're going to drive the hips forward. From there, you might already be at a 3 out of 10, so you can just go forward and back with those two movements, tucking the pelvis, driving the hips forward. If you're not at a 3 out of 10, you're like, what are you talking about? I don't feel any stretch whatsoever yet, Brian. We can tuck, drive forward, and then add some rotation away. So I'm gonna tuck, hips go forward, rotate away, and we can also start to add a little bit of spinal movement. So our femoral nerve comes out of partly L2, L3 in the low back. So if we tuck, drive forward, the tuck might help get a little bit of flexion in the lumbar spine, but then we can also laterally bend away from that back leg. So that's another one. Tuck, hips forward, side bend away. You can play around with which one of these feels the best to you, and then go ahead and retest something. See if your quad strength feels better. Maybe you can hold a straight leg up a little bit better, more effectively. Maybe you can do your lunges more effectively. If this helped, drop a comment. If you have questions, please drop a comment too. Press down that like button if it was helpful to you. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Talk to you soon.